In this video, let us solve age problems. Problem 1. Mary is 24 years old. Mary is twice as old as Anna was when Mary was as old as Anna is now. How old is Anna now? This problem looks quite confusing at first, so let's slow down and carefully dissect the statements. The best way to handle age problems is to organize the information clearly. We can do that by setting up a simple table. In this problem, we have two time periods, the past and the present, and two people, Mary and Anna. Now, the question asks how old Anna is now. So let X be Anna's present age. We are also told that Mary is 24 years old. The word is tells us this is her present age. So we write 24 under Mary's present column. Next, let's carefully read the second sentence. Mary is twice as old as Anna was when Mary was as old as Anna is now. To make this easier to understand, let's break it into two parts. First, Mary is twice as old as Anna was. Second, this happened when Mary was as old as Anna is now. Let's focus on the first part. The keywords here are is and was. Mary is twice as old as Anna was, which means Mary's present age is twice Anna's age at some time in the past. Since Mary's present age is 24, we can write the equation 24 equals 2 times Anna's past age. Dividing both sides by 2, we get that Anna's age in the past was 12 years. We place 12 in the past column for Anna. Let's move to the second part of the sentence. The condition we just described, where Mary is twice as old as Anna was, happened when Mary was as old as Anna is now. Therefore, Mary's past age is equal to Anna's present age. Since Anna's present age is X, that means Mary was also X years old at that same time in the past. We can now fill in Mary's past age as X. At this point, our table is complete, which is a crucial step in solving age problems. Now, here's an important idea to remember. The age gap between two people never changes. For example, you and your sibling have an age gap of 2 years. It stays the same whether it's the year 2025 or 2050. Using that idea, we can compare the age gaps in the past and in the present. In the past, the age gap between Mary and Anna was Mary's age minus Anna's age, which is X minus 12. In the present, the age gap is 24 minus X. Since the age gap does not change, these two expressions must be equal. Adding X to both sides gives 2x minus 12 equals 24. Then, adding 12 to both sides gives 2x equals 36. And dividing by 2 gives x equals 18. Since x represents Anna's present age, Anna is now 18 years old. Let's try another problem. Mark is 10 years older than his brother Luke. In 4 years, Mark will be twice as old as Luke. Find their present ages. Let's suppose Luke's present age is X years. Since Mark is 10 years older than Luke, Mark's present age can be expressed as X plus 10 years. Now, notice that the problem says in 4 years, which means we need to move 4 years into the future. After 4 years, Luke will be X plus 4 years old, and Mark will be X plus 10 plus 4 years old. The problem also tells us that at this time in the future, Mark will be twice as old as Luke. This means Mark's age after 4 years is equal to 2 times Luke's age after 4 years. So we can write the equation x plus 10 plus 4 equals 2 times the quantity of x plus 4. Simplifying both sides, the left side becomes x plus 14, and distributing 2 on the right side gives 2x plus 8. Subtracting 8 from both sides gives x plus 6 equals 2x, and subtracting x from both sides gives 6 equals x. Now since X represents Luke's present age, Luke is 6 years old. Mark's present age is X plus 10 or 6 plus 10, which is 16 years old. Therefore, at present, Luke is 6 years old and Mark is 16 years old. Next problem. John is 4 times as old as Martha. 5 years ago, the sum of their ages was 50. Find their present ages. In this problem, we are asked to find the present ages of Martha and John. Let's start by letting Martha's age now be X years. Since John is 4 times as old as Martha, John's age can be written as 4 times Martha's age, X. Now, the problem says 5 years ago, so we move 5 years into the past. 5 years ago, Martha's age was X minus 5, and John's age was 4X minus 5. Also, at that time, the sum of their ages was 50. So we can rewrite the equation Martha's age plus John's age equals 50. Simplifying the equation, we combine like terms to get x plus 4x equals 5x. Negative 5 plus negative 5 equals negative 10 equals 50. Adding 10 to both sides gives 5x equals 60. And dividing both sides by 5 gives x equals 12. Since x represents Martha's present age, Martha is 12 years old. John's present age is 4x, which is 4 times 12 equals 48. Therefore, at present, Martha is 12 years old and John is 48 years old. Let's have another problem. An antique clock is 52 years old, while a wall clock is 16 years old. How many years ago was the antique clock 4 times as old as the wall clock? Since the question asked how many years ago, let us represent the number of years ago by x. This means we are moving x years into the past from the present. At present, the antique clock is 52 years old and the wall clock is 16 years old. Going x years into the past, the age of the antique clock becomes 52 minus x and the age of the wall clock becomes 16 minus x. The problem states that at that time in the past, the antique clock was 4 times as old as the wall clock. This allows us to write the equation 52 minus x equals 4 times the quantity of 16 minus x. Let us now solve the equation. Distributing 4 on the right side gives 52 minus x equals 64 minus 4x. Adding 4x to both sides gives 52 plus 3x equals 64. Subtracting 52 from both sides gives 3x equals 12. And dividing by 3 gives x equals 4. Therefore, the antique clock was 4 times as old as the wall clock 4 years ago. Let's try this another problem. The sum of Jason and Mandy's present ages is 35. 10 years ago, Jason was double Mandy's age. Find their present ages. Let's start by letting x be Mandy's present age. Now, the problem states that the sum of Jason and Mandy's present ages is 35. That means we can get Jason's current age by subtracting Mandy's age from the sum of their ages 35. Since x represents Mandy's age now, Jason's present age can be expressed as 35 minus x. Let's set this up in our diagram for better visualization. At present, Mandy is x years old, while Jason is 35 minus x years old. Now, let's think about what happened 10 years ago. If we go back 10 years into the past, Mandy's age becomes x minus 10, and Jason's age becomes 35 minus x minus 10. The key condition in the problem is that 10 years ago, Jason was double Mandy's age. So at that time, Jason's age is equal to 2 times Mandy's age. This gives us the equation 25 minus x equals 2 times the quantity of x minus 10. Expanding the right side of the equation, we get 25 minus x equals 2x minus 20. Adding x to both sides gives 25 equals 3x minus 20. Then, adding 20 to both sides gives 45 equals 3x. And dividing by 3 gives 15 equals x. So at present, Mandy is 15 years old, while Jason is 35 minus 15 or 20 years old.